There you go. There we go.
Hi, this is Kristen from Four Paws Pet Treats. Today we're with Carmel from Active Pet Rehabilitation. Carmel, can you tell me a little bit about Active Pet and what you do?
Right, Active Pet Rehabilitation is a animal rehabilitation service for veterinary practices to help with their patients. So dogs that have had spinal injuries, cats with arthritis, dogs with arthritis, also dogs that have had cruciate injuries or knee or hip problems as well. So we help to get them back on their feet, a bit like human physios do after the surgeons have operated on bits or after the doctors have said, there's nothing we can do. So I have a service where I help owners to manage their own pets at home, and they come to see me here, and sometimes they'll go in this aqua treadmill, which is a pretty amazing piece of equipment.
Pretty good.
And so that helps them to get back to a normal life and back to having fun.
Fantastic.
So that's what we aim for,
Awesome.
is not being too stressful or too difficult for their owners, and dogs getting back to having fun.
Fantastic. That's a service we could all do with. Can you please tell me, Carmel, how long have you actually been doing the rehabilitation?
Right, I trained as a rehabilitation practitioner in the UK back in 1996. Then I worked in a specialist veterinary practice and dealing with their patients. Then I did basically what I'm doing here in the UK, and then I moved back home and set up here my treatment room inside another veterinary practice. So I see patients out, but I have so many patients that most people want to see me in here, and so I'm in these four walls now, rehabilitating in the space that we have here.
Fantastic. Would you ever move into a pool type setup?
I would love to run a pool alongside the aqua treadmill, but I wouldn't necessarily just do a swimming pool. I do, when I'm talking to owners, if they have a pool at home, I certainly advise them about which exercises are good to do and when they need best to avoid the pool. But a lot of the exercises I prescribe are land-based, so that anybody can do them. I will also advise people to get their dogs down to the river or a calm beach, places like that where there's easy water access, so that they're not restricted to just coming here. But depending on what we're rehabilitating, sometimes we're better off to start off in the aqua treadmill and then move to the land-based stuff.
Fantastic. So Rex and Rosie would not be any good on a calm beach.
Yes, well that's right. I mean the thing is, if you put a dog into an aqua treadmill here, because it has four walls and somebody at the front either with a ball or a tree to focus them, then they do the walking without doing that, oh look, something going on over here, oh look, something going on over here. You know, so it's a much more controlled environment, and also the water here is heated, so in the winter time, in the winter time, all of us that go in it get to stay nice and warm.
We try that at home, but the pool is a little bit too big, and the heat is not that great unless you leave it on for 24 hours.
Yeah, which turns out very expensive.
Very expensive. So great. So what would you say is the most the worst case scenario that you've seen that you've actually been able to help with?
I would say that the thing that, there's so many worst case scenarios. You know, we have dogs, young dogs with hip dysplasia, that because their muscles aren't working properly, other joints have problems with them. I have dogs that have spinal injuries that sometimes do the same thing. Worst case scenario, dogs that I treat because their owners perceive they still have quality of life is dogs that have had a spinal injury and their nerve function hasn't fully returned. You know, so I have quite a few patients who have bladder management, exercise management, all of those sorts of things, so that they can have a quality life.
Fantastic.
So it's all about providing the owners with tools for them to be able to manage them successfully at home.
Fantastic.
So,
Awesome. just going to leave it there. Thanks, Carmel. This week we'll follow up with some of what you've been saying, and hopefully we'll see you again.
Yeah. Oh, can I be cheeky and say there's a Pets at the Park on Sunday?
Yes.
At Claremont Park. More than welcome to come down and have a chat with us about any dog problems.
Fantastic. We'll see you.
No worries. Thanks.
Thanks.
Bye.